There are four different people to be wary of. A man who is controlled by his emotions, a man who is controlled by his urges, a madman, and lastly, a very wise and intelligent man. And when I say man, I refer to human beings. A very emotional man is capable of doing the kindest thing and the most wicked thing, in the sense that when you make him happy, he goes overboard to reward you for whatever you've done to make him happy. And also, when you make him sad, he makes it his core responsibility to ensure that you suffer for what you've done to him, regardless of how evil his efforts might seem. This category of people have conflicting character, in the sense that different people will have different stories to say regarding them, regarding the extreme kindness that they must have shown some people and the extreme evil they must have shown some other set of people. A man ruled by his urges, and this category of people are the ones that can betray you even if his greatest desire is tom-tom. If he is faced with the option of choosing that tom-tom and choosing you, and he hasn't had tom-tom in ages and he's been searching for it, he's going to pick tom-tom over you. Now, a madman, I mean, we all know why we should be scared or worry of a madman. So they will do you evil and receive no repercussion for it. So a wise and intelligent man, when someone has a lot of wisdom, he has every tendency to use it for good or for bad. I would relate having wisdom to having a third eye, let's say at the back of your head. So you see things that people don't see because of this wisdom and this intelligence that you have. So it's either you use it to educate people or you use it to manipulate people. Now this set of people will most likely use the emotional man and the man used by his urges, and also a madman as pawns in his game, and in the end he will eventually get away with the evil. I would classify this wise and intelligent man as a mastermind behind a very large category of evil that is being done. I know the fascinating thing about this is that he does not participate in the evil done. He just plans it and make people do his bids. He would trigger the emotions of that emotional man against his own enemy, right? Who used to be friends with the emotional man. And the emotional man, being oblivious to this fact, would act out of emotion to fight the wise man's enemy as though he's his own enemy. And in the end, the emotional man will certainly go overboard and will be penalized for his actions, right? And the truth is, the emotional man might never find out that he was set up to do that. Now, the wise and intelligent man versus the man who is controlled by his urge. When it comes to this, the wise man, being as intelligent as he is, would recognize this man's greatest desire and he would create a scarcity of it within the reach of that man who is ruled by his urge. After he has created the scarcity of that desire, he would come presenting as a good Samaritan with an offer of the man's greatest desire versus what him, the intelligent wise man, wants him, the man ruled by his urges, to do. So, in that, this wise intelligent man must have already created a scarcity. There is every tendency that that man ruled by his urge is going to lean into his greatest desire because of its scarcity. And if this is actually a setup to destroy something tangible, it's actually going to be considered done, because when something becomes a desire, there is a magnetic pull towards that thing, especially when it is merged with scarcity. Now, the wise and intelligent man versus the madman. Now, considering the fact that it's a known fact that this person is mad, this wise and intelligent man, for instance, he might take something belonging to that madman to bring him to the point in which he wants him to cause chaos. right? Or even do something as weird as carrying that madman and dropping him off at a site in which he, the wise and intelligent man, wants chaos to be caused. Funny enough, he does not even have to do the dirty job. He can assign either this emotional man or this man ruled by his urge. If he wants to use this emotional man, he would most likely set the emotional man up with the smart man, because this emotional man, when triggered emotionally, would not stop to think and consider why he was triggered in that way. So if this wise intelligent man sets this madman to trigger the emotional man, the emotional man might actually get into a fight with that madman, or somehow they will lure to the chaos according to the will of this intelligent and wise man, right? So in the end, the emotional man will be penalized, and this madman will still be known as a madman, maybe locked up in the asylum or something. I'd say the major difference between an emotional man and a man ruled by his urge is the knowledge. Because when an emotional man acts out, he acts like a blindfolded person trying to figure out his way because he lets his emotion control him. And eventually, when this emotional man is done with his act, he will feel with regrets and all for whichever action he has taken. But this man ruled by his urges actually acts clear-sightedly, but still blinded by desire for whatever he wants. When this man ruled by his urge is set up with this madman, he most likely knows that this man is a madman and will actually lure this madman to the site in which he wants him to cause the chaos, right? Now, I would say this wise and intelligent man is gifted with the gift of leadership, in which he can actually make people do things the wrong way or the right way by studying their character and knowing how to approach each and every one of them with his instructions to be given. Now, if this wise and intelligent man could make such huge impacts negatively, who knows how much good that can be done if this gift of wisdom and intelligence is used in a very positive way.